Hi, I'm Clare Piro, a family and divorce mediator and attorney. In my last video, I discussed how marital property would be distributed under New York's equitable distribution law in a divorce. Today, I'd like to explain what exactly marital property is. Basically, marital property is anything that's accumulated during your marriage. Doesn't matter whose name it's in, doesn't matter whose salary it's from, doesn't matter if it's a business, an account. Basically, it's a very wide description as long as it's not separate property. What the law describes separate property would be is something that you brought into the marriage and kept separate, like a bank or investment account, or if you got a gift or inheritance during the marriage and kept it separate, or if you had a lawsuit and got an award of personal injury, or if you had a prenup or postnup and said that this asset was going to be separate property, even if it otherwise would be marital property. And generally speaking, appreciation on separate property would also be considered separate property unless you or your spouse had some contribution to why that property appreciated. There are certain circumstances, though, where separate property can then become marital property. And you notice I kept saying, and you keep it separate, because there's a concept called commingling. And that would mean if you took your salary and then you deposited that into your separate property account, that would then be considered marital property. Or if you ended up putting your spouse's name onto your separate property, the law would say that that was transmutation and that you transmuted your separate property into marital property. Now, I can't see you, but I would not be surprised if your eyes were glazed over at this point because this is really dense information. So in my last video on this series, I'm going to talk about what does this all mean to you if you're in mediation, and how the equitable distribution law and all of these different concepts can be used in mediation or not. So please watch out for that video, and also please visit my website, clarepiromediation.com, for more information. Thanks and have a great day.